plus I've been off
very,
for like
very
a month
lucky.
too, you know.
Twice.
Like I missed the
3
whole
times,
season.
maybe. And Needy, hey, how are you?
They're talking about this car?
So glad that both you and Eli could make it. All right,
Dude,
clip it. I'll do it again.
Something's
There you
up
go.
with the
Somebody
car
clip
and
it.
The fact that I haven't drove this track
Don't
in a
let it
while
crash.
too.
All right, there you go. That's as good as you get out of me.
I get come
That's as close as I come to dancing, by the way.
I figure out the setup.
All right. So there's the airport that we took off from.
Great to see you, bro.
Like,
How many days does the game go on for?
Not primary. Not.
It's too loose for me.
Yeah.
Not.
Too tight. I loosen it up.
Not.
That's a little weird.
That's a little weird.
You heard that too?
You just drop more snakes in.
Doing anything else.
Okay, somebody please clip just what just happened. I go to fire one of the explosive bolts, and at that moment, the cheerleader.
Still there, hold your line.
Yeah, I usually just let off.
Instead of this ridiculous the way it'll go down to the open.
Holy
Holy crap!
Clear outside.
Oh man. Well, the pucker factor just went up to 11.
I can give it another run around the track to see what happens.
I got a surprise for you. Got a picture.
We're talking about aerodynamics. I'd say,
Oh, not even gonna put him there. All right, let's just.
when the glowing, the car can help. It will give you more
Let's just do this way for
aerodynamic
now.
stability. Because when I did that with my truck, it made a whole lot of difference when I lowered the front of it.
That did not go the way it was supposed to, and now I'm stuck in here. Crap. Oh, crap. This is going to go real bad real fast. I'm about to die already.
Whoa.
I have no idea how I'm getting that. I tried not to step off of that platform.
Please tell me you're
Let me fix that real quick. It is now on. So it's in the base layer?
In the workbench.
Oh, good job.
Oh, you forgot about the.
I didn't hear that part. I guess when you were explaining it, I had you muted.
I just saw this man in a pig fly, I swear.
Oh, of course I would do that. Of course I would do that.
You ready?
Oh, that was so perfect, man.
If you're wrong, that's all that matters.
All you gotta do is race clean and have a little respect. You got most of them.
So this could end up being a double-sided bet.
That's true.
Did I just break the fence?
It looks like you got to run. All right, we're going to start this off just a little bit early before the countdown gets all the way down to 0. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike. You're watching SKILLFREE Live.
What was that?
And we're here on YouTube for the first time since, I believe, May of last year. You can hear the racing going on in the background there already. And we're about ready to jump on into some stuff here. But yes, we have not been here on YouTube live streaming in, 17 months, and it's been probably 14 months since the last time I posted a video out here. Was posting some Twitch replays out here. But coming back over to the land of the play button just to see how things are these days. I'm not giving up on the glitch yet, but just dropping in here and just seeing how things are, what things are like these days. So, yeah, we're going to do some racing tonight in iRacing, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And we're already ready to go, so let's jump on over to the in-game view. And I'm going to make sure you can hear me because things are a little different here. You know, this isn't everything set up the way that it was for Twitch, so I think got to do things a little bit different. But all right, let's see, who are we entered against? Adam Powers, Max Olmstead, Timothy Peters. Oh, Christopher Burling. Names I recognize. Kevin Shaner. All right, let's get on out here. Let's go ahead and drop the qualifying setup on. Where are we? South Boston. You guys can't see it, but I can. All right, let's go do one quick qualifying run here.
We have a slow car up high. Got one stopped up high. Go low.
Let's hope we can do this a little bit better than we did yesterday. I was running one off screen, off camera, and won the race. Would have qualified top 2, except I caught the wall coming up off a turn 4 just a little bit, and it wasn't even necessary. It's like I didn't even need to steer it up there the way that I did. Let's see what we got here. It was an 8:99 for the first lap. I really wasn't pushing it all that hard. An 8:35. Good grief, that's terrible. We can do better than that, but it looks like everybody's a little bit slow right now. Might just be the track itself tonight. Don't know, but let's try another one of these. I want to get that reference car garbage off of the screen there. I think it might have just been that I wasn't able to really push it too up. Well, we're not going to be able to find out. We're going to go straight into the qualifying here. So, all right. Here we go. My best lap ever with this one. This setup is a 16.502. And we ran 8s in practice. So, we're going to have to really give it our all here. Push this thing hard for the first 2 laps. Hard as we can without spinning it. So rough off of turn 2 there. It requires an immense amount of concentration just to get off that corner without wrecking it. Right there, the key there is pick up the throttle as early in the turn as you can here to get a good lap. All right. 16:57, and that's going to be the lap that we keep. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks like lap 1 was a little bit faster than lap 2 was. 2, oh, it was a lot faster. No, that was, never mind, that was practice. Yeah, a little bit faster than 2. A little over a tenth faster. So, didn't have as good of a run into 3 on the second lap. So let's go back and watch these. And they're bouncing all over the place. It's one of the big problems with this track, I guess. Character. Little bits of character that this track has, but it's not my favorite corner in the world. Favorite corner exit. So we were good through here, but I had a slightly bad entry here. I didn't get down low enough, and then when I got on the gas, I got on it a little too soon as well. So just drifted up the track, and that cost us a tenth in the second lap. But that first lap, as of right now, is good for pole. And that could end up being my 3rd pole in a week here in the Legends cars. I had 2 of them at Concord last week. The first one, I wrecked coming off of turn 2 on the first lap. So let's see. I am going to try to bring up my chat here on my phone right quick. Because I don't have chat. I don't have a chat window available. That's kind of a negative here. Let's go here. switch over to here. So if you're chatting right now, I can't see anything, but let's go check out the channel, my channel, see if I've got live chat on here. Anywhere, I don't see it. Let me click on this. Is this going to give me chat? Yeah, that'll give me live chat. So there we go. I do have live chat. And by the way, if you're interested, see if this will work. I don't think that it will, actually, because that's going to go directly out to Twitter, so never mind. Or to Twitch, rather. So you can do pound Discord to check out my Discord. You can go pound Twitter. That'll give you the link to follow me on Twitter if you're interested. And yeah, this is going to be interesting, not having chat available at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we got 30 seconds to go until race time, and we're still on the pole. It looks like those other three guys are not going to attempt to qualify. So you heard nothing. It's too dark. I'm trying to save battery power because I forgot to charge my phone, and that's the only way that I can see chat right now. So I'm trying to dim the screen a bit, but all right, here we go. We got the poll. Oh, glad I thought about that. Oh, change setup. Could have been bad.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
All right, I am the number 2 car in this race. This is actually a low-ish strength of field, strength of field, something like that, SOF field. So my iRating right now is 1600. The strength of field is 1600. So I am among the highest in this one. Actually, it looks like 1, 2, 3 of us are 1600 or above. Everybody else is below that. Pretty close, though. It's 1500 and 1400. So, all right, getting ready to go. Everybody's on the grid.
What gear you guys running?
On Twitch, normally I'd have a bet bot going right now, but I don't think it works here on YouTube. I'll have to find that out. Little things I'm just realizing that are going to be different between the two. But I might even multi-stream, who knows? We'll have to find a way to do that with Stream Elements. I know you can do it with Streamlabs, but don't know about Stream Elements. Alright, my goal here is to avoid everybody spinning on lap 1 and to not be one of them. Last race that I ran off camera here, there were
Get ready.
3 people who spun out of the lead, 2 on the first lap.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
So we were able to get a good start there. And what we're going to do is go nice and easy on these tires for the first 20 laps. Back off and coast into the corner. Pick it up slowly in the middle. Don't get all the way on it until we're pretty much on the straightaway. If I have to give up a position or two in the process, so be it. Pretty good clean start here. No one was cussing at anybody else, so usually means there wasn't a big pile up on the first lap or two. Got Adam Powers in the back of the field, turning good laps. He's a pretty good driver. I think I lost one to him at USA a couple of weeks ago, actually. He just ran away from everybody, if I recall. I'm not even pushing this thing right now, and I'm putting a gap on everybody. I love it because around lap 9 to about 25, this thing really comes alive even without trying all that hard. I'm running 16.5s right now, 16.6s. And I'll hold 16.6s till about lap 28. Turn 2 is so rough. You just have to get off of that corner just right. Almost a 4-second lead already.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. We have a car stopped down low. We have a car stopped down low. Go high. Go high. Go low.
Every fucking time.
You got one inside. Clear low. Clear low.
Woo! Nice little pile up there. Try and avoid.
Got one stopped up high. Go low.
Whew! Why are we still messed up there in that corner? I can pretty much coast from here. I don't have to push this thing at all. It's such a huge lead right now. It's all just about keeping it clean at this point. Keeping the nose of the car clean. Alright, this is the halfway point at the end of this lap. Alright, we're just running a clean race at this point. That's all I'm after. Stay out of trouble. Don't push it to get by anybody. We got a 5-second lead with 15 laps to go. 16 laps. Oh, that got a little too sideways there. The closer you get to the finish, the more it seems like turn 2 is trying to upset the car. Oh man, I hate it. And yeah, we're continuing to pull away at this point. Like I said, this thing will run 16.6, 16.7, 16.8 until almost lap 30. And we're on lap 29 right now. We're still running 16.8s up to this point. It's going to be a 16.9 on this lap, I think. That was a 17 flat. But we're continuing to just pull away here. So.
We have 10 to go this time by.
This is the 4th place car about to get lapped. I never once pushed this car. Never once pushed it to the limit in the corner. You gotta love it when you can do that. Yeah, he's gaining a little bit. I don't care. It's actually Kirk Schweitzer, not Drew Halloran, who's been in second for a while. So, a little bit of a battle back there, or at least there was.
Five laps to go.
Like I said, I've got no reason to push this thing. Gonna have to gain 1.5 seconds on me per lap at this point. Balance it between getting there and my desire to put 4th place a lap down. 3 to go. And I'm beating this guy by 6 or 7 tenths a lap.
Two laps to go. One more lap to win. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Yeah, I got him. Thank you, Tim.
You won. Awesome job.
Good race, guys.
That is 2 for 2 at South Boston this week. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. All right, let's get this thing into victory
The race
lane.
is over.
There we go. There we go. In victory lane once again. You saw it here. 2 for 2 at Sobo this week. I love it. Man, that was a good race. That thing was on rails that whole time. Good Lord. What was my best lap on that one? Only a 5:34. I got it down into the 4s from the last race, and that was on lap 9. But you can see we had a lot of 5s and 6s in there, so it was just a car is just so good, so easy to drive at this place now. I used to hate coming here. Used to absolutely hate coming here. See it in victory lane here. There we go. Get it nice and centered. There we are. There we are. Not a good camera angle of it. Dang it. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, we're going to just save the replay of that one real quick and get on out of here. That thing was flying low tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we've got SKs here over at Wilkesboro. I think we're going to go ahead and join into that one next. So that one brought, by the way, our safety rating up by 0.07 and brought our iRating up by a good bit as well. So curious. How many points did we end up getting? So not as many points as we got in the last one. We got 98 in the last one. So the strength of field was just a little bit lower in this one. The last one was over, I think. I think it was like 1643 or 1644. So this one wasn't quite as high. So it's going to count our points from the last one. That's all right. We've just gone ahead and added to my numbers now. That's my 3rd win in my last 3 races in the Legends cars. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And why did my phone why did YouTube just bomb out on me? All right, go to my channel. No, not there. Not that. Go to my channel. There's my channel. All right, so let's join this. And, oh, can y'all not see it? Oh, you missed the entire race because it's on the, stupid thing. No, it should have been set right. Why isn't that set right? Oh, it is. So did y'all see it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's going to upset me if y'all didn't see it. If I just won that race and y'all couldn't see a blessed thing. Dang it. I'll have to go and check it out. All right, so as it stands right now, I am leading Division 4, which is pretty cool. We were Division 3 or Division 4 3rd place in super late models last season, so I'm shooting for a championship, a division championship this time here in the Legends cars. I'm about to go out here in the SKs. And this is not the fixed setup one, or it is the fixed setup one, so that's good. Because I don't want to come in here and have to come up with a setup in the next 3 minutes. Gotta love that car. Painted like the Days of Thunder car. The City Chevrolet. Terry Casada. I'll have to remember that guy.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
I don't remember how to turn laps here. in this car. This one was decent. Not great, but decent. I don't run these things very often, so I'm not that great in them yet. Especially not on a fixed setup, but like I said, I don't want to come out here and try to figure out a setup right now.
Go low.
He caught the grass. I believe either that or just got sideways.
Slow car ahead. Go high.
There's that beautiful city Chevrolet car. So we caught the grass there too. This thing apparently likes a big wide arc into the corner, just like that. Drive it deep, arc it wide. That's what I'm seeing everybody else do. Get back on it and use the RPMs to rotate the car in the middle. Right, got us a new best lap. 2:28.
Slow car down low. Go high.
Almost got it down into the 17s. Not the last lap, but the one prior.
We have a slow car up high. Go low.
That wasn't good.
You've got wheel damage.
That was a nasty hit right there. I've seen that spam car so many times. There's a different guy behind the wheel every time.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Can't imagine that taking that big wide arc like that's good on the tires, though. It's got to be eating them up pretty good. Oh, let me finish this lap.
Go out there, Dave Brown.
I feel like this is going to be a good lap
Slow
right
car
here.
up high. Got a car stopped up high. Go low.
Well, it was pretty good. Not quite good enough, but pretty good. Freddie Robinson, how's it going?
You can't hit me, loser.
How's it going out there? Oops, forgot to click yes. So I don't run these cars very often, so this will be fun. But yeah, we did just win a Legends race. I was saying it's my third straight Legends race that I've run that I've won, and 2 out of 3 of those from the pole. So the first one was at Concord the end of last week, and then 2 this week here at South Boston. So off to a really, really good start tonight. Let's hope that this continues it. Hoping that this will bring my safety rating up a good bit. Excuse me, I'm at a 337 right now, so I really, really, really want to jump up to that 4 and just get up to an A license already. My MPR should be just about taken care of at this point. I mean, I might have to run an Xfinity race tonight for the MPR, but 18.03.013. Solid run there. Is this going to get me under 17? It might. It might. Yes. Or down under 18, rather. Into the 17s. I think these guys are just taking it too wide. Getting into the corner. You don't have to go that wide.
Got a car stopped up high.
And then we'll take better care of the tires during the race, but nice. I'll take that. I will take that. See, Legends Super Late models are my favorite. I love the Super Lates too. I actually came out here in the Super Lates here to Wilkesboro to do a little practice last week before the week switched over, and qualified at a 17.844, which I wasn't sure how that was going to carry over to this this season. It actually was faster than any lap turned here last season, but the new tire model for the SLM that went into effect for season 4 did change it a little bit, so now I'm still about 0.2 off, but I was about 0.5 off, so it's a little bit better now. All right, let's go ahead and qualify. See how we do here. So what brings you to the channel tonight, Freddie? It's my first time back over here on YouTube in a long, long time. So good to have a visitor. I've been over on Twitch for a year and a half. Just decided to come back over here, do a stream over here for the night, just to see how things are over here these days. See if I might want to do it more often.
One more lap to go.
It's not going to be a 17. So we're at an 18.1. I got back on it a little too soon. Pushed up high. 18.066, and that's going to be no 0.46. So we did improve a little bit on the second lap, but not as much as I would have liked. It's all right. Better off for me to start in the back anyway. But back to what you were saying, the Legends and Super Lates are your favorites. They're my two favorite cars to drive too. I am a big fan here of the modifieds. It's just, I love a car that you can just drive it hard into the corners if you want to, and the modifieds are that. The Legends are that, but the Legends don't do as well if you drive them hard. It's really easy to burn the tires off of the Legends, so that's actually been the big change that I've made here over the last couple of weeks, is just learning how to drive easy on the tires for the first 20 laps. And it's at South Boston, the 2 wins that I've had, I haven't had to push the car at all throughout the entire race, and I won the last one by over 5 seconds. So it's a pretty good way to start off. But it's my 3 wins this season, a lot of seconds and thirds, but the 3 in a row have been the 3 wins that I've got this season in the Legends. All right, let's go see what our laps looked like here. Definitely a lower entry on the first lap. Got to have good pedal control for yeah, you do. And South Boston is one of those places where it's absolutely critical. South Boston, Concord, where we just were, and Oxford are 3 of the biggest ones, and it's 3 in a row where you really have to have really good throttle control. South Boston, it's not that big of a deal except coming up off of turn 2, because it's so bumpy coming off of 2 that it's really easy to lose the car right there. So and my favorite track to run the Legends on is USA. and that was the first track where I ran really, really well. I've got a setup and a driving style that just works really well there to save the tires. It's not quite as fast as I'd like it to be yet, but we're almost there. But I actually had one of my first really, really, really good finish, like close finish, big battle. Excuse me, season 2 at USA in the Legends. At the midpoint of the race, 20 laps in, I was down by 5 seconds and ended up losing that race. I finished second, lost it by I think it was 5/1000ths of a second, so 0.005. One more lap. I mean, 20 more feet, and I beat the guy. But I just missed catching him and passing him. That would have actually been, I don't remember if that would have been my first win or if that would have been my second win. But my first win actually was at Lanier. I've only been doing iRacing since April. Sim racing for 25 years, but iRacing for 27 years. Yeah, 27 years. But iRacing only since April. First sim racing was the NASCAR sims. That's Dave Kamer, the guy who actually created iRacing, started a company called Papyrus years and years and decades ago, like 30 plus years ago. And his sims: Indianapolis 500, IndyCar Racing 2, NASCAR Racing 1, 2, 1999 edition 3, NASCAR Legends, NASCAR 4, 2002, 2003, just so many different ones that they did. And it was so much fun. So much fun to race those. Used to race in offline series, and then finally we were able to do online series because the 56K modem, still dial up, but was fast enough to at least do online racing. Now it's, online gaming is pretty much the only game anymore. I still buy the Battlefield games and the Call of Duty games for the single player, but online's the way of the world these days. All right, getting ready to roll. Love dirt racing as well. I grew up at dirt tracks. Where I was born in Pennsylvania, there's a dirt track on the other side of the property that we had up in Pennsylvania. We owned up to the crest of the mountain, and down the other side of the mountain was a racetrack. Thunder Valley Raceway, Central City, Pennsylvania. It's no longer in action, but I love that place. But yeah, I love dirt track racing. I'm not nearly as good at setting up cars for dirt, so I want to get myself to A here on asphalt, and then I'll go ahead back and start doing some more dirt. I'm at a B in dirt, but I'm taking a break from it this season. I'm going to get my A license here and get really good on the paved tracks and worry about dirt later. What's your favorite dirt car? My favorite one to drive on here is the Big Block Modified. It's so easy to take corners on that thing. It has big flat sides on that thing. Act like sails. Really easy to keep it straight. I love late models, but the Big Block is so easy to drive by comparison.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
I hate UMP mods. Absolutely despise the UMP mods. What car number? I'm number 12. Okay. I expect there to be some wrecks, and if I can avoid them, gain a few spots that way, or just pass some guys, because I think guys may be able to qualify faster, but a lot of these guys don't have the experience behind the wheel. They're not going to be as consistent. And I'm 41 years old. I've been driving something with a steering wheel since I was 5. I've been going to races since I was 11 months old. It's in my blood. And I'm just going to take it easy back here. Let guys use up their tires. It's kind of my thing. Keep in striking distance, but let's save some for the second half of the race. 40-lap race here. You can tell that they are really pushing hard because I'm out here running 18.2s, cruising into the corners, barely touching the gas. Keep it up there, keep them up there. Whew.
And they're smashing everybody.
Oh, there's two. You see how everybody's digging into the corner? I'm backing off and they're driving it deep. I gain on them in the middle of the corner, but they dart into the corner really hard and I lose them for a little bit. But then I close up because they gotta get on the brakes, and maybe not the brakes, but just gotta really crank it to get it down to the bottom. I'll be happy with the top 10. So I need 2 more spots. Prior to this, I had, I think, 10 laps of practice here in the SK. So
Go high.
there's 10. This is how I got top 5s in super lates too my first season. I'll just kind of ride around back here. I'm not going to stick my nose in where I don't trust myself yet. But I'll let you guys take yourselves out and take the position. And then just run consistent laps in front of you where you can't get past me. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, but I'm not out here just running for safety rating. I'm trying. I'm digging. I'm actually gaining on these guys up here too. This is what I said. Let them run hard and wear out their equipment. We're only 12 laps in and I'm gaining on this guy fast. I mean, have you really used it up that bad that quickly? To where you can't keep it on the bottom anymore? This thing's driving like I still got stickers on the tires.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Dude has used it up.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
How about that? See how many more we can get like that.
Slow car down low. Car stops down low. Go high.
That's another position. Oh, Tom, no, Tom, not you. Tom Scully. Not a friend, but an acquaintance on here. I've raced him so many times. He's a good driver. Runs these SKs, runs both mods actually really well. The guy that I passed wasn't even for position. He was somebody who got caught up in one of those early wrecks. That's why he was so easy. That makes sense now. He's got damage, so he's not going to be as fast. I was like, that's just insanity if you used it up that fast. Dude behind me is gaining, though. That's the guy who was spun up here a minute ago, I believe. Number 7. The guy who we passed on the backstretch, so... Yeah. Oh, I thought that was Scully, actually. But I thought I remembered seeing 7, so I could be wrong. I'm just jabbering away right now. Alright, we can go a little harder on it now. We can push it. Don't want to do that too much. There's a really good way to end your race in a hurry. Still ended up running an 18.2 on that lap. Even after catching the curb. Running down the two guys ahead of me. This guy behind me is gaining.
Slow car ahead. Go high.
Yeah, that let him get by.
Clear low, clear low.
Michael Takerer, I've raced him before. A few times. He went a little too high in there. I think he clipped the wall. You see how he runs with somebody putting a little pressure on him back here? We're both gaining on the next guy up here. Pretty quickly, too. At least a tenth a lap. Me and this guy ahead of me are running slightly different lines. I'm getting in lower and coming off higher for the most part. He's getting in higher and coming off lower.
10 to go.
And it's putting us pretty much dead even. I'd like to think that my line is actually going a little easier on the tires. Don't know for sure. But we are running even with the leaders right now. So, looks like I didn't need to save quite as long as I did. But that's alright. Just learning what I gotta do here. You got away from me a little bit there. I would love to have enough to gain, to get past this next guy up here. Ahead of both of us. That would be Sawyer. I don't think we have enough laps to do it. It's actually a pretty solid strength of field in this one too. A 2.4 for the SKs is pretty decent.
5 to go at the line.
Usually they're around 2.1. Yeah, not quite enough to get up there and pass this guy.
2 laps to go. All right, man. White flag at the line.
All right, one more to go. Keep it straight and clean here. Most of the ground that I lost was in the first 20 laps. There we go. All right. Well,
There's the checkered flag.
we kept it clean.
There you go, man. Good job,
That's
driver.
at least, that's a positive. So, all right. See, I love super late models and I love open wheel mods. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with these cars. I like I said, I really like the way that you can just throw these things into the corners. Same thing with the Tour with the Tour mods, but these are a little underpowered. I like the Tour mods better, but I love North Wilkesboro. You know, it's one of my favorite tracks of all time. So, jumped up to a 3.5. So nice. iRating is climbing up toward 1800, which is pushing toward the highest level that I've ever had. Good run, thank you. It wasn't impressive, but it was clean, and we did what we wanted to do. So part of me wants to go back out and run another race at South Boston, but I want to do something that's a little bit of a challenge here. So we're going to go ahead and do C fixed, jump into the trucks. I have not had a good finish in the trucks yet, with the exception of I think I came home 5th at Daytona in one race, even though the truck was trashed. I think I did, but I'm hopeful that it'll turn out a little bit different here. Kansas has not been quite as loose as Charlotte was, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that this goes well. Yeah. All right. I'm going to check out my career numbers here real quick while we're waiting for that to load. I will show this. As of right now, there we are in Legends. Number 1 in Division 4. See. Don't like trucks. They're always loose. They're always loose until about lap 5 to somewhere between lap 5 and 10, depending on the track. And then it just like jumps over a cliff, and you go from really loose to really tight, and it's almost without warning. So, coming into the last, let's see, 40, 60. Yeah. So prior to that win at Concord late last week, I had 9 laps led on the season. So I'm up to 89 now. That's cool. All right, this is loading slow, and I'm not really happy about that. Sometimes this happens. All right, so there's one way that I know of to get around this. Let's see if I can do it. Let's withdraw from the race. We have 20 minutes to get this figured out, so let's go. Actually, I've got it open here. So for anybody who's wondering how you fix this, you can go, let's see, Task Manager. You don't want to kill off the service, but if there's anything running, just an app under iRacing, you would kill that off. So yeah, we've got both of these running. Kill it with fire. And then we're going to go through here and go official race guide. And find our trucks. Trucks. Where are you? You're right here. Go ahead and join from here. And yes, we're going to drive the Ford. And then we're going to launch it from here. All right. Preparing session. Trying to remember if I have to do anything. There we go. Join practice. Seems like when you start it from here, and it fires up the UI from here. If it fires the UI. She fired my UI. It just tried. Did something there. Yeah, there it goes. The UI is going. I'm just not sure what's taking it so long here. All right. It says that it's going, but it's not now. Thank you, iRacing, for making this so much not fun. All right. Let's try it again from here. That we're registered for it. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work this time. Otherwise, we're going to have to reboot, which means I've got to stop the stream. I don't really want to do that. Because I'm enjoying talking to you, and I would hope that if I have to reboot, you'll come back. But let this go for a minute or two. See what's happening here. So sometimes it does take a little while for it to go, but I've not had it do this where I can't even start it from the website. So that's new for me at this point. Still sim loading. All right, we may end up having to reboot here. So I hate that. But it is what it is. So we'll give it another 30 seconds. And if it's not going within 30, then we'll reboot it. And hopefully you'll join back here. It'll be about 5 minutes before we're back up and running. 15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, we'll reboot. I'll be back as quickly as I can. I'm going to withdraw completely from it here again. But I will be back as soon as I possibly can be. And I hope that you'll join back. Yep. You're still trying, aren't you? And it ain't working. All right. So catch you in a few minutes. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but it is what it is. Back in a few.